I'm back with my last trade of the week. So this week I made a nice trade on one of my prop firms. Um, I made like $1,300, so I didn't want to mess that up, and so I reduced my risk. And plus, I lost like within the last 3 weeks. I won on a Thursday, like 2 all on a Thursday, and I lost it all on a Friday. 1 week, and then the following week I did the exact same thing. So I'm like, it should be teaching you something, which I've learned from ICT, that you should reduce risk if you still getting euphoria after you get a big win. And I've been in it 5 years. If I get 2 all win like $1,000, I'm geeked. So, um, I'm just going back to ICT rules. A lot of people talk bad about ICT, which he is boring and long, but some of his disciplinary actions are point on. Because I'm telling you, it if you make $1,000 a week and you go to work make $1,000 a week, and you come in here on Monday or Tuesday make $1,000, ICT says stop trading when you're first getting started. I mean, if you experienced and you're not having these difficulties like I'm having, take a big win, then take a big loss. Take a big win, take a big loss. He would say if you win on Monday, Tuesday, don't trade Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And when I first hear him say this, man, this man crazy. But I'm telling you, as time go on and you get tired of doing the same old stupid shit all the time, and I'm telling you, I'm tired of winning, and the very next day I lose it. How in the hell? And it happened 2 weeks in a row. So I said this week it's not gonna happen. So one day I won $1,300 on. Monday I won like one all, like first target one all, $300, and then but that was on a different um prop firm with different um shit. I'm sorry. I'm new to this, man. I'm telling you, this shit crazy. That was on a different. I got 5 accounts, different account. I couldn't get the word right. Account. So, and I never explained how I was doing this account thing. So I got 5 accounts. I already lost one. Them weeks I was talking about, I took them big losses. I lost one account. I paid 400 and some dollars. I got 5 accounts. I already blew up one because I'm trying to take big wins on each account and switch it and rotate it. So like the account I wanted $1,300 on, after I wanted $1,300, I go to another account and then take a big risk on that one. And if I win that one, well, if I win that one, switch to another account. And the thing is, because a lot of people do what I do, you win and then you end up losing. So you don't want to play the same account the next day, because if you're gonna take another trade and lose, you want to try to space it out. Maybe 2 weeks I get back to the other account, and hopefully I'm in a winning stage at that point, that I can get to passing one, at least want to pass 2 of these accounts. One is already gone, so I got 4 left. I'm just trying to pass 2 of them. Well, I want to pass more, but I'd be geeked if I could pass 2 of them. So, and the good thing about it was, the way I understood it was, so if I lose, say I lose $600 on one, you got to lose $2,000 to get the count no good no more. So if I lose 600 on one, I switch to an account I haven't even traded. Big risk on that account, but on this account that I lost $600, I'm still gonna play that the next day, but I'm reducing the risk. So if I win big on the other account and say I lost 600, but I only win 300, this time on the account that I lost the 600 on, now I'm only down 300. So you're going to risk small until you can get back to break even. Then you take the big risk again. So you risk big when you break even. You risk small when you're losing. And I mean, I just thought it was a good idea, because one time I thought about, this is my second time just getting an account. This is my sixth account. I bought one account back in February and I kept it probably 2 months, and I got to $300 from profit, and it went downhill from there. And I didn't ever get another one for 4 or 5 months, 2, 3 months, 3, 4 months. And then I just said, bump it, I'm gonna get 5 and do what this guy was talking about. But anyway, like I said, I traded with my personal money the whole time. But the point is that I didn't want to lose. I just didn't want to lose none of my personal money either. So I reduced the risk from I was risking half of my account to now I'm risking 0.25 of my account because I just I'm just tired of get a win and then I get a loss and lose it all back or 2 losses. So you can guess what happened today. I didn't trade yesterday. Wednesday when I won it, I think Wednesday. So I was up like in my personal money, I was up $960. And Monday, because I won like 300 something. Tuesday I didn't. Wednesday I won 600 and something. And Thursday, yesterday I didn't trade. Today, so if I didn't trade yesterday and I won Wednesday, what do you think I done today? That's right, I lost. But I was smart enough to reduce my risk. So I only lost 0.25. So I only lost $233 of my real account. So I'm still happy. Next week, I probably will push it back up to half risk because it's a new week. You had 2 days off, you had rest, and your first trade, you're going to want it to be an A plus before you do it. But anyway, let's get to what I come here for. Been 6 minutes already. I'll be trying to keep this stuff short because I'm trying to, the way I looked at it, looking at people, you don't want to look at a 30-minute video just to see them get to the point, show them what they're trying to trade. But let me see. I'm going to pause it. So I got in on this trade. I just thought about something. I can use my trading view because that'll show me exactly where I got in with these arrows. But it's not showing me the minutes and stuff up top. I don't understand that. And this thing, key level, is not showing me key levels. But anyway, so my thinking this morning was this was high. This was the previous day high. This was the previous week high. Previous week low. This was the previous day low. This was the previous week low. All right. So this morning we wanted to try to catch a trade 9:30 somewhere to hit these because you're pretty sure once it started going down, pretty sure we thought it was gonna hit at least previous day low, and it went on to hit the previous day week. So I'm gonna call this I got greedy because if you think about it, if you start off at 9:30 and you got liquidity on both sides, previous day low is a big liquidity. So once you hit the big liquidity, either your day is over or you look to go the other way. Very rarely it goes through it and keep on dropping. Like today, it went through it, consolidated all down through here, and come back up. Well, no, actually, by the time it still came back through. But anyway, you look for a rally usually after it hit liquidity, main liquidity on the top or the bottom, and you hit two. You hit previous day low, previous week low. But me, after it hit that, I seen this day volume imbalance, and I said we might go for that. So when I seen this setup right here, I entered right here because we have the we took internal liquidity. You have a nice big candle taking internal liquidity. So all it is a nice candle taking a pivot high. And we manipulated back down on the 1 minute, and I closed inside this candle of the inverse. I put my stop up here, and I was thinking at least we go to here, at least. So a lot of times when I enter these things, I at least think I'm gonna get break even. I don't even think I'm gonna lose because I believe in the setup so much. So anyway, you can see I didn't even get to here. I went straight up, and straight up and took me out. So that was that trade. That's a loss. But then again, remember, I only lost 0.25. I didn't lose 0.5%. So I was happy with that. Um, which ICT taught me that if you up for the week, don't risk all your money. That's how you get green months. That's how you get green days. That's how you get green weeks. Don't be greedy. I'm learning. It takes a long time to beat this shit in your head because you come to the market. I want to make money. That's what I'm here for, to make money. All right. So on the second trade I took is the trade I talk about all the time is the draw on the IB low. So the IB low is just 9:30 to 10:30. Mark the high, mark the low, and you get a draw on liquidity. Draw on liquidity means you close to the draw, which 9:30 high of that session. First hour high and low. First hour high and low is a big draw. So anyway, so this is the draw. So if you in the draw and you up here and you get a setup inverse fair value gap up here, I wouldn't take it. The draw is like a 1 to 1, 1.5. You want to be close to it, but you want to pull back before you get to it. And then you look for the setup to go back down to it. So like here, so we came back up and we got the inverse right there on the 3 minute was the one that looked good. So on the 3 minute, once we dropped below here, I entered. But I gotta tell you something. I entered on the ES because I reduced my risk down to 0.25. I can't even get um enough contracts for the NQ, MNQ. I couldn't get but like one. And I don't like trade. I like trading with two targets, not one target. So if I can't get two targets, what I do is I go to the ES. I'm gonna trade the NQ, but I'm gonna enter on the ES. But whatever the NQ do, what tells me what to do on the ES. So this is what I'm talking about. See how I went. I took the ES instead of the NQ. So once I entered, you can see we hit IB. Well, once we entered, we hit IB over here. I went break even on ES, just basing it off of using this chart. Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes it just didn't work either way because both of them come back up. But that just explains that. So this is another chart I want to show. So this is the 3 minute I got in on. See where we got fair value gap. We closed under or inside this candle. And if you look at the higher time, higher than 3, we don't have any fair value gaps below. That's what I like to see. So you kind of hoping that you have no interference, and maybe it'll drop pretty fast. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But if I get break even, I'm happy because I'm looking for flushes. If you don't get the flush, you don't need to be in it. So as soon as you get right there, you go break even. And just so people don't think I'm bullshit about the 5 accounts, this is a loose account. Well, 4 accounts, I lost one. And this is my personal account. So today I lost $476 in the prop firm. But just come follow me because I'm going to pass at least 2 of these. And I want you to see me do it. So subscribe. So if you got questions, just general questions. I mean, I can't help you trade because obviously I'm not profiting myself. But 5 years, I've been through a lot. And I can see myself next year on the way up. Because I just see how I'm changing. You know how if you've been watching YouTube videos long enough, you'll see how they say some people say trade to make you a better person. It is true. I mean, I'm telling you, when I first heard it, first 2, 3 years, you don't believe that shit. But I'm telling you, you got to become disciplined. And I'm telling you, I can see it in myself. I just changing, and I can just see my trading gonna get better as it go on. Plus, I found a edge or inverse fair value gaps because It's just not the fair value gaps. It's all put together. It's the higher time frame. The don't trade at this time. So, and I'm pretty sure you've heard of. They say any any trading strategy will work, and you say it's bullshit. I'm becoming to believe it because it's really not about the strategy. It's about you just can't trade because the strategy just show up. You got to add in all the other shit going on in the market, everything going on around it. Then your strategy will work. But if your strategy is just in the middle chop, this shit ain't worth shit. If your strategy is I mean that's pretty much what I say is as time go on. It took me 5 years, but it's gonna take time. But you really to change as a person because you just start seeing stuff different, and how you do one thing is how you do everything. So you feel if you don't exercise, if you say you gonna exercise 5 times a week, you gotta exercise 5 times a week. Because if you don't, if you if you think about it this way, if I don't exercise 5 times a week, what about that time when I know I'm not supposed to enter because I got 3 signals, but I need to have 4 signals, but I'm gonna enter. And I'm telling you, if you just be disciplined in everything, it's gonna lead to you won't push that button. I ain't got for 3. Sit there and watch it win or lose. It don't matter. That's how I done got better. That's what I'm telling you. I'm taking 1 to 3 trades a week, maybe. Sometimes, more, but I'm just saying I'm not anxious to trade or nothing. If I don't see what I need to see, I'm just watching. And you just see how it changes in you. But anyway, I just opened up just $20 in 30 minutes. I can talk to you about my 5 years, about everything I tried, what I haven't tried, books I done read, software. We can talk about anything. Beginners, I mean, as always, I can't tell somebody who's making money what to do and what not to do, but I still can help somebody just getting started. Just far as don't try a bunch of stupid shit that you don't need to try. Um, and that's all for today. I'm sorry it's a little long, but I don't. I just get to talking sometimes. That's the thing about it. I can go to talking, but anyway, everybody have a nice day. Subscribe and check out my $20 session for 30 minutes in the description if you're interested. If not, just subscribe and follow my journey. Another thing I want to say, my YouTube videos are trash. But what I'm going to prove to you, if you subscribe and watch me, as time go on, my YouTube video is going to get better. And it's no different from trading. You got to stick to it. As time go on, it's going to get better. But it's going to take time. So I don't care that my videos are trash right now, because I'm just starting. That's how life is. I mean, you got to start somewhere, and you're not going to be good when you first start. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos on YouTube strategies and how to get viewers. And some of them, most were the ones that say just post. Don't worry about this, 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 this. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not worrying about shit. I'm just posting. So, but I'm telling you, I know I'm going to get better as time go on. So it's like a progress. Trading, YouTube, anything. It's a process. It takes time. Have a good night.